and the home of the brave.
And tipping us off here, a terrific performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back with more. Hold on tight and don't go away. On the day that George Washington was born, 2K Sports brings you the best in NBA coverage. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Chris Webber and Greg Anthony with us. And from the sideline, we'll be hearing from David Aldridge. Let's see some of the numbers here for Jarrett Allen.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Washington and Zeller are in the middle. Ante Graham is out there with ball, and it's Hayward in at the 3 spot. And for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Osman outside at 3 with Nance down at the power forward spot. And it's Allen in at the center filling out the middle. Greg, the 2 words you and I don't like the most in this game, load management. Why do we see more of it now than when you played in the game?
A couple of things. I think sports science has evolved, and I've talked to a ton of coaches about this. The reality is that now they don't determine whether or not a guy's going to play. It's going to be the people that work with the strength and conditioning. They determine if a guy is ready to go. Secondly, I would also say the contracts now, the investments that teams have in these assets, you want to try to prolong their careers as long as possible. And so I think it's a smart move from an investment standpoint.
Well, you bring up some great points. Now here's Graham. The pass to Washington. Back to Graham. From the arc. Nance with the rebound. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they come in off the loss to the Raptors. Osman. And the 3 ball is good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Zeller. And here's Hayward. He's coming off a 13-point game against Boston.
And he had 2 blocks also, don't forget. I mean, it tells you what kind of presence he was for him at both ends of the floor.
Here's Sexton. Nance trying to break loose. Here's Washington.
On an instinctual scorer with a strong build, Washington puts opponents in compromising defensive positions.
Greg, maybe not the tallest big in the league, but Washington's reach is the great equalizer.
It stands only 6'7", but that 7'2" wingspan, it allows him to play big, snatch rebounds in traffic, and make contested shots in the paint. I think the young fella's got a bright future.
And he knocks down the first one.
Well, P.J. Washington defines what it means to be a modern big. I mean, the hybrid label has been turned into a positive.
Both shots good from the stripe. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Garland the pass to Allen. Here's Osman, fended by Hayward. And Allen with the slam.
You really got to hit Allen if you want to stop him. Just so long and strong from there.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Graham, and the dunk by Graham.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
And so here's Cleveland following the bucket by the Hornets. That's a 2 from Sexton. A rebound by Washington.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Graham, the pass to Zeller, and stolen by Sexton. Here we go, one-on-one. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Gordon Hayward. And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. The drive-by ball. Yes, that goes in.
Look, right there, the defense overcommits. Hayward, with good awareness, finds the open man.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And there's the call on Cody Zeller. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Osman, defended by Hayward. Count that one. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Now Graham. His last outing, he had 8 points. Zeller. It's good on the putback.
And the work ethic of Zeller. Now that's what makes him dangerous when scoping out opportunities on the offensive glass.
Now, here's Garland. He's been quiet so far, still no points in the game. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Hayward, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
The strength of Hayward, muscling through contact, refusing to give in.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Kevin Gelly's checked in. Free throw drops for Hayward.
And with Hayward, you get a little bit of everything. The scoring, the passing, the rebounding. An all-around threat.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff. They'll be going up against Gordon Hayward tonight, and Coach is a big fan of Hayward's all-around game. Coach told me how impressed he is with Hayward's shot selection and how it's hard to make him settle for a bad look. They will try to make him do that this time. Guys?
Thanks, David. The Cavaliers trail by 8. Here's the floater. Here's Sexton, and he banks in the layup.
You know, not bashful about positioning himself inside. Sexton knows he has what it takes to score from there.
And it's the Hornets ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Hayward on the wing for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Home court didn't seem to help any last time they met. We'll see if it makes a difference this time.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
They kept chucking from distance, and ultimately it was their undoing. A disappointing result.
And here is Zeller following Colin Sexton's 3. And Zeller kicks to Graham. And he makes good on the layup. Graham's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's Garland. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
And so many of his points came at the line. The D was trying to play him physical. And he just said, yeah, bring it on.
Sexton's shot is good.
You know, Crafty, just capitalizing there on the floater. Give Sexton room to shoot that shot, and he's going to take it.
Now, here's Ball. 9-point game his last outing. Garland with it. And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That's his first foul for the Cavaliers. Hartenstein, he's checked in for Nance. And it's a Coro in for Jetty Osman. The Hornets also changing it up. Miles Bridges comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Devontae Graham. Goes up off the inbound. In deep, Sexton drops it in. Sexton's got 9 points.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, very aggressive. I mean, he takes on the challenge with no hesitation.
Now, here's Rozier. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. Shot by Zeller, no good.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Pass to Sexton. Inside. Garland, no good.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Shot by Zeller, no good.
Now, look, even if he had other places to go with the ball, that's a good shot. You can't blame him for letting that one fly.
Prince is checked in for the Cavaliers. And then for Charlotte, Biombo is checked in for Cody Zeller. Monk comes in for P.J. Washington. And Brad Wanamaker subbed in for Ball. Over to the left wing. Okoro passes to Prince. Here's Kabengele. To the wing on the left. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Okoro. Biombo with the block. Here's Wanamaker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. The first free throw is good. He's off on the second. Cleveland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Okoro. He nails it, and we're tied up.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And here's Rozier. He brings it up for Charlotte. Kicks it to Bridges. And here is Rozier. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
He's just superb at reading the defense. I mean, Rozier's decisiveness is a huge reason why he exploits the D right there.
Here's Okoro. To the inside, Hartenstein, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Yeah, and this is what you love to see. Both teams going at it, working to get to their spots and cashing in.
Now, here's Rozier. Passes to Bridges. Here's Wanamaker. Missed inside.
Man, when the ball's in his hands, that's as high percentage as it gets. It's just a fluke miss.
And Cleveland making a change here. Dotson's checked in. And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile one block.
And read the play perfectly. Gets himself in the air at the right moment. Terrific denial.
And the Cavaliers with possession. They're on a 13-5 run here. Sexton against Rozier. Sexton kicks to Dotson. Shot from the wing. That one, no good. And the Hornets now going the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
They just appeared lost out there. I mean, it seemed like they were scrambling on the defensive end of the floor.
The Cavaliers trailing.
And thinking back, Biyombo selected 7th overall because of the pre-draft measurements and workouts, which were unreal.
Well, he has a 7'6" wingspan, flashed tremendous speed for his size. But he also has showed a mature, positive attitude. He can speak 5 languages. Scouts came away impressed with his total package.
And here's Cleveland, outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Only surprise is that the margin wasn't greater. I mean, somehow they managed to hang around despite the lack of effort.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. And he's good on the second. Hornets leading by 3. Now Rozier. Now the pass to Monk. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Cleveland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Rozier against Sexton. Pass to Okoro. Back to Sexton. 6 to shoot. That one goes. Count it.
Taking things into his own hands. He's been a beast this quarter.
Charlotte has gone 0 of 3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Out to the wing. Monk, the pass to Bridges. To the wing on the left. Here's Wanamaker, guarded by Prince. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Now, here's Sexton. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against the Raptors in Toronto. Floats one. It's rebounded by Charlotte. We've got 1:08 left in the first quarter. Monk, the pass to Wanamaker. Biyombo trying to break free, and Wanamaker gets it to go. And the Hornets lead by 5. .59 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Dotson. Outside, Sexton. And yes, it's good.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Sexton against Rozier. Pass to Monk. Lets a floater go, and it's blocked. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Lets it go from the wing. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Oh, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
Got a hand on it. They retain possession.
Such a competitor. I love how hard Bridges goes. I mean, it's what gets the D to act like this.
It's his first trip to the line.
This season, he has been absolutely locked in at the free throw line. How about 90%?
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And that one falls for Bridges.
You know, Bridges takes a lot of pride in his hometown of Flint, Michigan. Shout out to the Flintstones. That's great to see. I mean, he holds a basketball camp there. That community is always close to his heart.
Both free throws good from Bridges. Sexton with it. 2 on the clock. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Hornets ahead. They're up by 5. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Cleveland. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. Looking at what we've seen from the Hornets, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
So Rozier will bring it up for Charlotte. Leading by 5. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. We've got Okoro. Jared Allen is out there with Hartenstein. Then there's Sexton. And it's Dotson in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Wanamaker. Pass to Rozier. Shot clock at 6. And it's sent back by Allen.
And how about, and with that great length and awareness, Allen continues to build his reputation as a shot blocker. Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Rozier against Sexton. And it's Rozier missing. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Sexton kicks to Okoro. Back to Sexton. And there's the pass to Dotson. Offensive rebound. Tipped away. Pass to Rozier. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Jared Allen.
So difficult to stay with Rozier when he puts on the Jets. I mean, this is one of my favorite moves.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
2 shots. Last on the first.
And the first one at the line is good. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
So he gets them both.
And see, well, really, because of that raw athleticism, Rozier was a mid-first round pick back in 2015, and you can see, though, that skill set is evolving.
Well, that's why Charlotte gave him the 3-year, $58 million contract. I mean, the feeling is he's still reaching his full potential. And we saw signs of growth last year.
In And then Washington with the dunk.
It's tough to question Washington's effort level on the floor. He's seemingly always ready to make a tough play.
And so it's Cleveland with it, trailing by 5. Osman, the pass to Nance. Back to Osman. Feeds to Nance. And stolen by Hayward. Here's Graham. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And making an immediate impact in this league, Graham was a tremendous find in the second round.
Yeah, the 34th pick in 2018. Some scouts felt he had a low ceiling, but someone who never loses confidence because he's had to prove himself at every level. That makes you battle tested, and it prepares you to affect winning.
And that one falls for Graham.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And the Hornets making a change here. Ball's checked in. Both good from the line that time. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to Osman. The dish to Garland. He feeds it to Allen. And Allen slams it in.
Flushed by Allen there. What I love about him, he's a center and he's not trying to be a guard. He knows who he is.
Now here's Ball. Yep, that one goes. Ball's got his second basket.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devontae Graham. That's his first foul. Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Okoro with it. Now guarded by Ball. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And the foul goes against Charlotte. The Cavaliers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Charlotte leading by 6. Hayward kicks to Ball. No good from outside. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Goes up again. That's tipped.
The risk of rejection is real. When Washington's around you, you got to be extra careful around him.
The Cavaliers have split their free throws right down the middle so far. They're 2 for 2.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Nance. And Cleveland making a change here. Kevin Gelly's checked in. He hits both from the stripe.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Charlotte leading by 4. Graham surveying the floor. Doesn't go for him. So Cleveland will take it the other way. And here is Okoro. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And another miss by Cleveland. The Hornets have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And Okoro pulls it down. Well, Cleveland shooting in this game 45%. And Garland has it in the corner. Cleveland keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Here's Cavaliers. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Cody Zeller. Cleveland shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Hayward on the wing. Back to Ball. Passes it to Washington. Just 5 to shoot for 3. Hayward. And Okoro pulls it down. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. He kicks it to Allen. Now here's Garland. He's tightly guarded. Okoro with it. Now defended by Hayward. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, easy call.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. That one drops. He ties it up. The Hornets have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Now Graham. 6 points for him. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Hornets lead by 2.
Well, this kind of hustle means a lot to Washington's teammates. It's why they enjoy playing with him.
Here's Okoro. Up and in on the layup. Okoro's got 5 points now this quarter.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets.
And they're picking up a lot of fouls already in the penalty. Not a good sign. They need to focus on moving their feet and maintaining a good defensive position.
And now it's time to look at our rookie leaderboard and see which of the first-year players are tops in assists during the last month. LaMelo Ball, number 1.
And he's been setting the table beautifully. I mean, that'll keep his veteran teammates really happy.
Okoro's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. Graham, the pass to Hayward. There's the pass to Ball. A beautiful reverse layup. Ball's got 6.
And he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Cavaliers have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. Garland, the pass to Cavaliers. Dishes it to Garland. Trying his luck from deep. That shot missing. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. Here's Graham. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Hayward's got 3 assists tonight.
When Hayward's making sharp passes like that, I mean, the defense, they have to play off of him, and then that gives them room to be so much more dangerous.
Now, here's Garland. Graham defending. Now, here's Garland. Still looking for his first bucket in this one.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Cavaliers have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Torian Prince, he's checked in for Nance. Biombo is checked in for the Hornets. And so he hits both.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Pass the ball. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Here's Garland. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. You know, discussing Biombo, it's hard not to think back to Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals against the Cleveland Cavaliers, is it?
I mean, how about 39 minutes? Only 7 points scored, but how about 26 rebounds to lead his team to victory? He actually had a terrific series all the way around and then parlayed that into a $72 million contract the following year.
Nice job by Hayward, attacking, drawing the contact, getting himself to the line.
And these are his second and third free throws tonight. Free throw good from Hayward. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Hayward hits them both. Here's Garland. Outside, Sexton. Biombo with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. Bridges, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. Cavaliers passes to Sexton. 4 on the shot clock. Shoots the 3. Bridges with the board. Hornets leading by 4. Here's Graham, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Darius Garland picks one up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And he is a cool customer at the line, guys. You've got to be when you're shooting 84% on the season.
And that one falls for Graham.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
And he makes both free throws. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Garland with it. Five to shoot. Pulls it from the elbow. Bridges with the board. Hornets leading by 6. Kicks to Graham. Gambo trying to break free. No good. His 5th missed shot from the field. He's made 3.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Cavaliers passes to Prince. To the paint. Here's Sexton. Biombo with the block. And he gets it back. Sexton's shot is good.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And finished off by Graham.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 6-point game. They get it back. Allen lays it up off the glass. Allen's got 6.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
Now here's Graham. He's got 12. Out left to the wing. Ball with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Ball no good. The Cavaliers shooting 35% so far in the second. They need to move the ball around more and find better looks. Sexton kicks to Garland. Off target from outside.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they can do is try to get him more easy looks. Not the most productive quarter he'll ever have, but his shot selection's been a little bit dubious.
The Cavaliers have been getting it done at the line, 10 for 12.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good. Garland. Some changes for Charlotte. Monks checked in for Washington. Brad Wanamaker comes in for Ball. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Devontae Graham. He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Wanamaker. 8 points his last outing. Down low. One-on-one here. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Charlotte in the lead. To the middle. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Now, this is what we saw from Bridges in college, the live body, able to make contact and complete play.
Cavaliers shooting not great, 40% for the game. There's 1:26 left to play here in the half. Here's Osman. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Toronto.
Yeah, but it wasn't all about himself. I mean, he kept everybody else in the loop. His passing was tremendous.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Now, here's Garland. Here's Allen. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
such a force as Allen goes to the line. A real throwback. Jarrett is a center who primarily operates near the hoop.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. And Allen drops them both. Charlotte's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And here is Rozier. Pass to Monk. Five on the clock. And that's good from Bismack Biyombo on the assist by Monk. Biyombo's got his third basket of the night. The Cavaliers trail by 4. Garland the pass to Osman. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And to this point on the season, guys, 80% from the line. He's done a really good job.
And Cleveland making a change here. Nance is checked in. That one is no good. Charlotte leading by 3. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, and for Monk, it's all about being more consistent. I mean, it's clear he doesn't lack confidence. Now he must channel this energy to become better.
It's his first trip to the line.
And all you need to do is see his free throw percentage, guys. 90 for the season to know what kind of year he's having.
Well, Cleveland shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. Here's Osman. 5 points in the game. Here's the 3. The offensive rebound. Hartenstein. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
We'll get right back to the action when we return.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. The first quarter for the Hornets was fairly even. At the end of one, they were able to end up with a 5-point lead. The second quarter saw them lose just a fraction of the lead they held at the end of the first, as they're now ahead by 2 points at the half. Kenny, let's get your take on Charlotte.
A lot of their offense has come off the bench tonight, Ernie, and that's something every coach loves to get. The score would be a lot different if they hadn't gotten those points from the reserves.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
I like the way they rebounded. They devoted a lot of energy down low, fighting for each other on the boards, and it helped keep this game tight. If they can continue to do that, it could easily be the factor that swings the game in their favor.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been quite a game for Colin Sexton.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
So it's the Hornets now. The lead is 2. Here's who James Borrego is starting the second half with. Hayward out there with P.J. Washington. Then it's Bridges. Then it's Ball. And it's Graham in at the 1. Here's Bridges. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Wow, look at the confidence from Bridges. Fearlessly shoots through the foul and gets the and one.
And one of the things that stands out when you see Bridges, that explosive leaping ability.
But yeah, he gets off the ground quickly and makes adjustments in mid-air. There's a smoothness to his athleticism. He's still putting it all together, but there's a lot to work with.
Here's Garland. Outside, Sexton. Passes to Allen. Here's Osman. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drills it from outside. Osman's got 8.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
To the right side. Graham, the pass to Bridges. That shot misses. Nance with some nice D. Cavaliers trailing. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. For the tie. And the pass to Garland. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. Zeller, he's checked in for the Hornets. And so he makes both from the line. Now Garland. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Makes it off the glass. Garland's got 6.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Pass to Washington. Now here's Hayward. He's got 7. Lays it up and banks it in. Hayward's got 4 points now in the quarter.
All that work Hayward's done in the weight room has paid off. He can make those tough finishes through contact now.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. Pass to Allen. Here's Osman. Back to Allen. Here's Nance. It's tipped.
And registering one of the highest verticals at the NBA Combine, Zeller can send your shot back.
Hayward can hit.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game.
Ball against Sexton. Over Ball. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And sometimes it seems like Sexton wants to get hit on the way up. He just embraces the challenge.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Free throw good, Sexton.
And the aggressiveness Sexton plays with it's infectious. He motivates his teammates to play just as hard.
And so Graham will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. It's a 1-point game. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Hayward against Nance. Nance with some nice D. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Allen trying to break free, and it's Osman missing. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And Hayward with the stuff.
You got to appreciate the IQ of Hayward. I mean, he reads the defense well. He knows when to put the ball on the deck.
Cavaliers have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Oh, Nance in position. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. A putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Hornets lead by 3.
Well, putback slams are about timing and positioning. There, Washington using both to hammer it home.
Here's Sexton, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And this is his second trip to the line tonight. Free throw good, Sexton. A different look now for Cleveland. Cavaliers checked in. And it's a Okoro in for Garland. And Sexton drops them both. Charlotte calls timeout.
Started.
And we've got a quick moment now to take a look at the long-term rebounding numbers over several seasons for Jarrett Allen.
On the boards, he's been a much bigger presence these last few years than he had been prior. And he can be counted on now to make an impact with his rebounding. And that's a product of all the work he's put in down low.
Now, here's Ball. He has 6. Graham finds Zeller. Back to Graham. Clock at 6. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Passes it to Cavaliers. Here's Osman. 8 points for him. Six on the shot clock.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Graham with the ball. He's got 14. And then Washington with the dunk.
You got to really wrap up Washington on the way up. I mean, he'll muscle his way through the contact.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Jetty Osman.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
That free throw good from Washington.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
The Cavaliers trail by 6. Okoro passes to Sexton. To the paint. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Graham against Sexton. Now here's Graham. D right on him. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Graham's got 4 points now in the quarter. Cavaliers have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Graham against Sexton. Hornets leading by 6. Here's Ball. That one doesn't drop. Prince with the defensive effort. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Okoro. They get it again. Nance. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Nance has got 6.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Now here's Ball. 6 points for him. Three-pointer, Graham. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. So it's the Cavaliers now. They trail by 7. Sexton against Graham. Now here's Sexton. Guarded closely. The shot from the low post is good. Charlotte calls timeout. Dotson's checked in for the Cavaliers. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Biyombo is checked in for P.J. Washington. Malik Monk comes in for Gordon Hayward. Brad Wanamaker is checked in for Ball. And it's Rozier in for Devontae Graham. Now here's Monk. He has 5. And then Monk with the dunk.
So explosive. Give Monk any room to work with, and you could regret it.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. 7-point differential.
And one of the more explosive dunkers in the league. Monk seems to make a highlight reel play on a nightly basis.
Yeah, a flashy player as an amateur, and now as a pro. Monk has a 40-plus inch vert. That's right. Very few guys his size finishes the alley-oop the way he does.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Cleveland. The pass to Dotson. Shot clock at 6. And Sexton slams it in.
You know, we've seen this with Sexton in college, and he can get into a zone and just take over a game offensively.
Now, here's Rozier. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
What a performer this guy is. He relishes the chance to hammer it down.
Here's Sexton following the bucket by the Hornets. On the wing, Nance, covered by Biyombo. Nance down low, working on Biyombo. Takes a shot at the elbow. The shot by Sexton, no good. Hornets leading by 7. Here's Rozier, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
So effective off the dribble. Rozier maneuvers himself nicely in the driving lane.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Sexton against Rozier. Pass to Dotson. And he gets the bucket.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Sexton against Rozier. Down low, here's Biyombo. That shot, no good. Nance with some nice D. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Prince. Monk grabs the board. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Sexton's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Dotson the pass to Sexton. Now Prince. Here's Dotson.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Charlotte leading by 7. And here is Rozier. He's got 8. Pass to Biyombo. Here's Wanamaker. Now Monk. And it's denied. And they get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Cavaliers making a switch here. Garland's checked in. The Hornets also with a sub. Bridges, he's checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Well, the Cavaliers shooting approximately 43% in the third quarter. Passes it to Hartenstein. Left side, Sexton. And it goes down 2 points.
Oh, he's got to roll in this quarter, taking it on himself to guide their offense.
Rozier the pass to Monk. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And part of yet another great Kentucky recruiting class, Monk declared along with De'Aaron Fox, Bam Adebayo, 2 other 5-stars. I mean, talk about an NBA factory. That school is always competitive.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls, and Monk made second-team All-American in his only year with the Wildcats, looking unstoppable on many occasions.
I mean, he just overwhelmed college opponents with his athleticism. But you get to the NBA, you find out how many great athletes are in this league. That's when you have to retool aspects of your game, which is what Monk is in the process of doing.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. 1:51 left to play here in the third. Outside, Sexton. Six to shoot. Hornets leading by 7. Here's Rozier. Here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
Oh, I like the floor awareness on display from Rozier. Awesome job finding the open team.
1:21 left here in the third quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Sexton on the wing. And the basket is good.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, and that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Here's Wanamaker. Inside, here's Zeller. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Zeller's got the lead up to 9 now for the Hornets.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Garland the pass to Prince. 40 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Hartenstein. Tries again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one at the line is good.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Jetty Osman, he's checked in for Prince. The Hornets also with a sub. Graham's checked in. 34 seconds left in the third. Now, here's Rozier. He's got 8. The pass to Bridges. Graham in the corner. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got 8 rebounds in this game.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, no need to rush right here. Let the clock run a little, then execute your offense.
With 1 on the clock, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Charlotte bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great vision. He's a gifted passer, has his finger on the pulse of this offense.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. The Cavaliers trail by 7. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. Fourth quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. On the court for Cleveland, Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Hartenstein is out there with Jared Allen. And it's Garland in at the 1. Just 4 to shoot. Osman. Another shot. Hartenstein can't get it to go. Hornets leading by 7. Here's Monk. And it's Osman with the rebound. Got a piece of it.
Oh, nice defense from Bridges. When he hustles like this, he's capable of swatting shots.
Monk kicks to Rozier. Zeller against Allen. High post Zeller. Monk for 3. They grab their own miss.
Now, he hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight. Not the guy you expect to be missing a bunny.
So Rozier will bring it up for the Hornets. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
Oh, great ball movement from Bridges there. I mean, the self-awareness, the selfless attitude leading to the wide open shot.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
To the inside, here's Hartenstein. Zeller grabs the board. Zeller's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Here's Monk, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
That's a shrewd fake by Monk to unbalance the defender, winning himself the foul he was fishing for.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Kabengele's checked in. And it's a Okoro in for Sexton. Washington's checked in for Charlotte. Hayward comes in for Terry Rozier. So he gets them both. Garland with it. They're going to have to make a pretty big comeback here.
I think it's be a mistake to let the shot clock in under 10 seconds from here on out.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
poor rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
Charlotte making a switch here. Ball's checked in. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle, and he was emphatic. He said, we are not going to win this game playing this way, fellas. You've got to step it up. You've got to get aggressive, and you've got to battle to get back in this thing. We'll see if that pep talk got him going, guys.
Thank you, David.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And he knocks down the first one. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Here's Graham. Drills the elbow jumper. Graham's got 24 points.
With the second half he's having, I mean, his field goal percentage is way up there.
Garland the pass to Cabangeli. Osmond shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First free throw is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
He's been cold, and it's been hurting him. The D, I mean, was ready for him. He hasn't been...
Oh, he delivers that with
I can't
force.
believe it. I cannot believe that.
Oh, man, he could sky. I can't. Bridges is an amazing finisher at the rim. He enjoys putting on a little bit of a show.
The Cavaliers trail by 13. Here's Osman. Stolen by Washington. He's all alone. The finish. And then Washington with the dunk.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive output. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
Pass to Osman. Down low. Allen left side. Back to Osman. Just 5 on the clock. Over Hayward. Once again off the mark by Cleveland.
His touch has been off tonight, and now his judgment is off too. I mean, come on. It's not a small shot.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
No, because it's gone dead silent in this arena. What a fantastic performance here on the road.
Now, here's Garland. Allen right side. They get it again. Pass to Garland. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devontae Graham. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Now, here's Okoro. He's covered by Ball. Garland kicks to Allen. Shot clock at 5. They shoot again. Can't hit that one. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. And here is Graham. Hayward outside. Back to Graham. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Graham's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
And so it's Cleveland with it after the basket by Charlotte. To halt the run, he takes it up and lays it in.
Oh, look, when the D will give it to you, that's where you want your shots coming from. Arm's length from the bucket.
Passes it the ball. The pass to Hayward. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. In the corner, Okoro with it. Garland kicks to Osman. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Now Garland. Here's Cavaliers. Allen dishes to Okoro. Second shot opportunity. The Hornets pull it in. Trying to break that ice-cold streak, and Ball with the lay-in. And the Hornets lead by 19.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
Zeller, who's checked in for Bridges. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
And really, he played mistake-free basketball up to that point. That's the only time he's turned it over so far.
Now, here's Garland. He's covered closely. He can't get that one to fall. And here's Charlotte. They're on a 17-5 run here. Second chance shot. Washington, that's good.
Well, the defense can't let Washington get into a rhythm because once he gets going, he doesn't let up.
Now, here's Garland. Graham defending. The Cavaliers again can't hit.
He's having a tough quarter scoring the basketball, unable to help them close this gap.
Ball with the bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah, horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Well, Cleveland shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Here's Okoro, and Okoro throws it down.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Oh, well, listen, guys, that was great work, making them pay for the lapse on defense.
Now, here's Okoro. Been a lot of talk, Greg, about in-season tournaments in the NBA to spur fan interest. The proposal was tabled for a bit. What are your thoughts on that?
You know, cash prizes for the players and coaching staffs, that always seems like a good idea. I just wonder, Kevin, if they're going to be any cash prizes for the broadcasters. Because I think they're on to something if we could get that. You know, but in all seriousness, we see that in soccer, right? And it seems to work well. And I think if it can spur some more interest from fans, then I'd be all for it.
Yeah, the fans love it watching soccer. And it's Cavaliers missing. Hornets leading by 21. Hayward goes in. Zeller passes to Hayward. Comes up empty down low. Hayward's gotten 4 shots to go in 12 attempts. Here's Garland. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound. Hayward's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now the feed to Graham. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Graham's got 28 points for the game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Osman, the pass to Okoro. And he uses the glass on the layup.
As hot as he's been, it still has to be him who leads the charge and helps turn this game around.
Now here's Graham. Pass to Zeller. Here's Washington. Offline with his three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Okoro kicks to Garland. Pass to Osman for the three. Zeller grabs the board.
If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out of the hole.
The Cavaliers trail by 21. Out to the right wing. And that one's good. Osman. Graham with the ball. Passes to Washington. And here's Hayward. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Larry Nance is checked in for the Cavaliers. Sexton comes in for Okoro. Terry Rozier's checked in for the Hornets. Now, here's Garland. Stolen by Ball. Here's Rozier, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Darius Garland picks one up.
But once he picks his shot, Rozier is so fearless, clashes with the defense and gets a foul.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
Well, ball handlers like Rozier lift the whole team. I mean, his personality and attitude keep morale high through the entire game.
And he can't hit the second. The Cavaliers trail by 20. Garland with it, and Zeller picks him up defensively. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. The open look here for Sexton. The Hornets pull it in. Washington's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Ball, top of the key, Washington. Rozier the pass to Washington. Back to Rozier. Just 5 to shoot. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Here's Hayward, right side, Ball. Zeller passes the ball. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Well, this is the kind of teammate Zeller is, willing to give it up when he has guys open.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Nance in the post. He's covered by Washington. And then Allen slams it in. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 12 rebounds. Now the pass to Zeller.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Charlotte.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And in a 3-game season series, they take the first 2, and certainly they've had the edge in this matchup.
And you can make a coach panic when you take a 3 on the break, but as a good shooter with nobody on him, he's got to take that shot.
Now, here's Rozier. Zeller dishes the ball. Misses from close range. And so, Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Down by 15. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Rozier, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
Pass to Osman. He kicks to Garland. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Here's Rozier. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Gordon, must feel great to finally get this win.
It's about time. I mean, it's exciting for us to finally get off that losing streak, and no more my bad, no more I'll get it next time. It's right now, and proud of the way we fought. We still got a long ways to go, but it's good to finally have a win in that column.
Great performance tonight, Gordon. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.